Happy birthday, American Riviera Bank. It's been an amazing 20 years, and I want to start out by thanking all of you, whether you're part of the team or part of the board, that was actually here in 2005 when the bank was forming and 2006 when the bank opened. We would not have this bank if it was not for your vision and hard work in getting the bank started. Secondly, I want to thank everybody that's on the team. I can't believe where we are today and all the things that we've accomplished together. I mean, look at this bank. We're 1.4 billion in assets. We're 1.1 billion of loans in our community. And we're on track to have the best year that we've ever had. I mean, what a great way to celebrate our 20th anniversary. And I just want to thank all of you for your hard work. We should be proud of what we've built together. The community needed a bank like American Riviera Bank, and the founders had the vision to know that there was plenty of business to be had for a community bank, and that the clients were going to embrace the type of banking that we do.
So this is how the bank started. This picture right here. We had to actually mail the application in paper. We actually had to mail paper binders. One copy of it is as big as one of those pretzel containers at Costco. But that's how it all started. It all started with some really big paper binders. Our original founding CEO, Michael Salisbury, he had worked at First Republic, and he had wanted to do a loan for his kids' private school, and he couldn't get it done. So he got the idea of wanting to have a community local bank, and he gathered a group of investors of very diverse background, and he had this whole team together, and he had hired some consultants, and he was ready to go. And then he needed people to get it done. And that's where people like Lori Leite and myself came in and got to be part of the team to help make that vision become a reality.
I had a restaurant in Santa Barbara called the Wine Cask. I had a banking relationship, but I decided to change my banking relationship. And I went to the sort of 3 banks surrounding my restaurant right downtown. Within a couple of days, one of the local banks here in town said, "Great, we'd love to take you on." They did the whole financing. And then about 2 weeks later, a gentleman came in from the other bank and said, "We have a few more questions." And I said, "I'm sorry, but it's already done. I've already moved banks." He's like, "Oh my God, this is so frustrating. If it was a community bank, I know who you are, and everyone in town knows who you are. But my bank is the DLC committee's up in San Francisco, so I have to take everything up to San Francisco, and they have no idea who you are. And so it's just so frustrating." And I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry." A month later comes in, says, "Hey, would you be interested in helping me start a community bank?" And I said, "Yeah, I would be."
I was approached to invest in the bank. I was on another board with our founder of the bank, and he asked me if I'd be interested. and I had done a lot of work for Santa Barbara Bank and Trust, and I was been around the banks, and I was a general contractor. So they asked me if I'd do the build out. So I did the build out, would I invest? And I was part of the de novo starting the bank, so one of the founders.
I was one of the original founding members and really brought together through other leaders in the community that had a shared vision about the banking industry and what it was going through at the time in about 2006. We felt that there was a great opportunity to provide a better level of services to a number of the local businesses and help them with just better banking.
I thought, wow, if my friends walk in that front door and they don't feel invisible, then this bank has done its job as a community bank.
That's what makes the difference. We are a relationship-driven bank. We are very much a community bank. Obviously, it's a staff. We have tremendous staff. And with good staff, good management team, the board helps a little bit. But no, it's actually the people are running the bank.
I started with American Riviera in May of 2006, just about 3 months before we opened on July 18th. I had about 11 years of previous banking experience with another institution, but I was in that time in my life when I had an almost 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an 8-year-old, and I needed some flexibility in my schedule. I needed to not have to take work home with me so that I could make them my priority at that point in my life. So that's kind of where I started, and I came into ARB and they made that possible for me.
I started with the bank just right after it opened, about a month after it opened in 2006, and I've been here now for almost 20 years.
I started on the day of our grand opening, so I was here for the party. So that was fun.
I started in 2009. I started as a commercial lender, came over from a different institution, same role, and I came over with a team. It was a team of 4 kind of lending folks.
I joined American Riviera Bank back in 2009. Joined the bank as a commercial loan officer and worked in that position for about 9 or 10 years, and then moved into the credit administration department.
I've been with American Riviera Bank technically for almost 21 years, although truthfully under the ARB entity, I guess since 2016 when Bank of Santa Barbara, which is where I came from, merged with American Riviera Bank.
I originally started my career with Bank of Santa Barbara, and as part of the merger, I kept my tenure.
I saw that there was an opportunity for me to grow in a company that was just starting. I felt there was something meaningful for me to build.
I remember when I joined the bank, we had probably somewhere between 15 and 20 employees, only one location, and we had to really wear a lot of different hats just because we didn't have as many different departments and as much support.
On my very first day when I started, the first thing that they asked me to do was to hook up the postage meter. Apparently they had this postage meter, but nobody knew how to use it. And so that was my first job. And then from there, I was put into a series of training for learning our core system, and I was kind of the administrator for the core system for a while supporting the operations department. And then from there, my career just kind of followed needs of the bank.
As a new bank, you're making the decisions about what systems you're going to use, what the processes are going to look like, what you kind of envision the department to be.
We trusted each other. We might have not had the answers to everything right there and then, but we were able to fix anything right away without waiting for the perfect response.
I think all of our employees are really good at building relationships. I think that we have a very special personal touch with every client. I think that's what makes us very different.
A lot of our clients are friends,
They all have our cell phone numbers. They're able to reach out any time, night or day, and have access to us to get whatever they need done.
I think, as bankers and have been living here in the community for a long period of time, not only myself, but many other staff members, we build relationships. It is still a small town.
Personally, I love the opportunity of doing new things all of the time. I think that's a real gift that we give to our employees and to our customers, because anybody working with the customers is creative and clever and trying to figure out how do we make this work, how do we make a win-win. I think that's a real gift, that we don't have this cookie cutter situation and you're not always doing the same thing every day.
It's everyone around me that works together that gets the job done that makes ARB special, and the reason I love to work here.
And I like that everyone feels like we're all in the same team, we're all helping each other. Even if we're not in the same departments, it's like, okay, what do you need? How can I help you? How do we make this happen? So the just support you get from all directions.
I like that the bank feels like a family. I like coming into work and knowing a lot of my fellow teammates and seeing them every day. It makes a difference in my life. We all work hard, but if we can have fun together and all respect each other, it's been the most amazing experience I've ever been a part of.
Happy anniversary to all of the employees and the directors of American Riviera Bank. I thank you every day for what you do, and we couldn't do it without every single one of you. So cheers.
Happy anniversary, ARB. I look forward to many more years working with you and growing together.
Happy 20th anniversary, everybody. It's been an honor to be a part of this bank and to contribute to the growth, and looking forward to another good 20 years.
Hey, American Riviera team, just want to say congratulations and thank you for the last 20 years. We've really done a lot together, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished and so excited for what we can do for our community into the future. Thank you.
Team ARB, happy 20th anniversary. Done a great job working so hard to get us where we are today. We've become a huge fabric of our community, and I hope that it goes on well into the future. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, and I look forward to our continued success, our continued growth, and to banking on better.
Happy anniversary, American Riviera Bank. It's been a really long haul from when we first envisioned having this bank open and be a community bank in Santa Barbara and service a niche that was underserved. You have made that be available and successful because of the way you treat the public when they come in. You make us a true community bank.
Hey team, keep it up. 20 years, it's hard to believe. I tell people we started the bank when I was 20. Not true, obviously, but it's been a great run. Let's keep it going. You guys do a terrific job, and we all appreciate it. And thank you tremendously. Appreciate it.
Happy 20th anniversary, Team ARB.
Happy 20th anniversary.
Happy anniversary, American Riviera Bank. I love working with all of you, and I look forward to working with you for another 20 years.
Happy anniversary, ARB team. Congratulations. We are ARB because of you, and I want to thank you, every one of you, for everything that you contribute to American Riviera Bank.
Happy 20th anniversary, American Riviera Bank.